All right, everyone, August 14th, 2013, and oops, I'm back because I remember now what I was trying to remember in the video I just uploaded. I forgot what I was going to talk about. PD is back. Now, this is what I was going to make mention. On August 12th, when I uploaded my video on asking for prayer for the pain in my back and the sciatica and the pinched nerve running down my leg, someone left some pretty negative comments yesterday on that video, and they were trying to make the accusation that I was lying, that no van fell on me, and we talked about that already. But I want to stress, it seems like I'm always having to come on and defend myself, but I'm here to bring you the truth. Now, let me make mention and clear the air, because I always want my viewers to know where I stand on every single thing and every issue. First, regarding painkillers and things like that, whatever this person was talking about, I've always tried to do everything natural. I avoid, like the plague, pharmaceutical medications because of the side effects that they cause. They're just a band-aid. Jesus is the great healer, and he will heal me through prayer. I've always tried to do everything as natural as possible. Regarding the van, the person was trying to discredit me that this didn't happen. Let me explain something. Ever since I was a young boy, I was fascinated with cars. I'm very mechanically inclined. My grandmother, who raised me, she worked midnights at the hospital. She would come home and sleep. Her car would be in the side drive. I would go out there, just a young boy. I'd open the hood and I'd start tinkering. I can remember one time, I think you're going to find this kind of funny. I got in a heap of trouble, I took her valve covers off. I unscrewed them. I loosened up the rocker arms. I pushed them to the side. Guys, if you're listening, you know what I'm talking about. And I took the push rods out and I was cleaning them in gasoline. I forgot to put it back together. She got up to go to work and her car wouldn't start. Needless to say, I got in a heap. Her car was a heap now because I got in a heap of trouble. But there was a time, I loved to work on cars so much that I went back to school to learn a new career, a career that I loved. And I studied automotive technology. I graduated top of my class and I became a licensed, certified automotive technician. My license number is M204540, the state of Michigan, which is still valid. And I became a master motor vehicle mechanic. Now, I was very good at diagnostics. Like when you have that service engine soon or check engine light come on, guys in the shop called me Dr. Diagnosis. I diagnosed the car just by listening to it. So I can tell you, if you have a problem with your car, send me an email or personal message on my channel, because I can tell you if you have DTCs in your PCM. If you have DTCs in your PCM, that will trigger on the check engine light, the service engine soon light, and it could be a problem with the mass airflow sensor. It could be the EGR valve, the exhaust gas recirculation valve, could be out of range. There could be so many things that could be very simple and inexpensive to repair. So I went back to school and I was working in the shop, and when the van was coming down to get out of the way, I moved and my body got twisted and torqued in, I think, positions that the human body is not supposed to be in. But it could have been a lot worse. Through the grace and love of God, I was spared. So I attribute all that and give God all the glory. Along with, when I was young, I was very heavily into sports, all sports. Football, baseball, varsity track, varsity football team. And I was into physical fitness and bodybuilding. I was always in the gym. Anyone that personally knows me knows that I lived in the gym, Powerhouse Gym and other gyms. And I would curl 100-pound dumbbells. It was called a preacher curl. Talking about a preacher curl, where you got your elbow supported and your I would use 100-pound dumbbells. I was bench pressing with a spotter 500 pounds. I was in very uh, good physical condition when this accident happened. So I think that, along with giving God all the glory, spared me. So I just wanted to clear the air up. I always got to defend myself. And to be honest, I still do everything as natural as I can. That's why I don't want to run to an emergency room. I don't want injections in my back. I want to put this in the hands, the loving hands of the great healer, Jesus. So I wanted to make mention of that and clear the air on that. I'm very tough. I may seem meek and mild, but I am very tough and I can take care of myself. Um, all right. I want to do a quick shout out to Believers. I think it's Believers Central. Lisa Sparks. While I was having my back worked on for about 2 hours, my sister-in-law, wonderful sister-in-law Aubrey, was playing a video. I think it's something like Tiny Chat, man, where she was talking about uh, believing and sin. And I just wanted to mention a shout out to her. I just love her channel. And I want a special shout out to someone I love dearly, Minister Paul. And I want to thank you for all that you have done for me. I love you guys. Blah, there. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Make comments if you want. Be nice. Be nice to Pastor Dave.